4 billion people have been added to the world population. Just look how many. The world population has doubled since I went to school.
The consequence of the single story is this: it robs people of dignity. It makes our recognition of our equal humanity difficult.
These are just small tasters into the insights that Bonobo give us to our past and present. But they also hold a secret for our future.
In order to take better care of what's behind our products, so the livestock, the crops, the plants, the non-renewable materials, but also the people that produce these products, the first step would actually be to know that they're there.
1/5 humankind depend on fish to live. Today, now, 70% of the fish stock are overexploited.
War, a friend of mine said, is not about sound at all. It is actually about silence. The silence of humanity.
I see beauty in the future of the internet, but I'm worried that we might not see that. I'm worried that we are running into problems because of online crime.
My story is a story of overcoming setbacks, obstacles, and challenges that life throws at you. My story is the power of thought. My story is the power of choice.
And the question I want to explore with you is whether or not democracy has helped or has hindered economic growth.
Today I want you to look at children who become suicide bombers through a completely different lens. In 2009, there were 500 bomb blasts across Pakistan.
Because communities and countries and ultimately the world are only as strong as the health of their women.
Whatever we do, whatever we hope, whatever we dream, somehow is related to a deep, profound desire for well-being or happiness.
And in times of revolution or change like today, it is very important for independent media to have a voice.
So many years we are fed on aid. You see, a 20 years old, 30 years old families in refugee camps, they only get the food that dropped from the sky, from the UN. So these people, you're killing a whole generation if you just give them aid.
And it's happening everywhere, among liberals and conservatives, agnostics and believers, the rich and the poor, East and West alike. We tend to form clusters based on similarity, and then we produce stereotypes about other clusters of people. In my opinion,
for every country on earth, you could draw little circles to say these are places where good teachers won't go. On top of that, those are the places from where trouble comes. So we have an ironic problem. Good teachers don't want to go to just those places where they're needed the most.
80% of all refugees and displaced people in the world are women and girls.
So if all human life depends on plants, doesn't it make sense that perhaps we should try to save them? I think it does. And I want to tell you about a project to save plants. And the way
every Iranian artist in one form and another is political. Politics has defined our lives.
We'll recall that in 1976, June 16, the students of South Africa boycotted the language of Afrikaans as the medium of oppressor, as, you know, they were sort of like ready to hold that they must do everything in Afrikaans, biology, mathematics, and what about our languages?
So is this just a story from South Thailand? Sorry, this is a global story.
Tulla mama, tulla mama, tulla mama, tulla mama, tomorrow.